Hey guys, so this is part 2, karma, the philosophy of karma. And so we left off, elevated karma. What is elevated karma? So it starts from a thought. Thoughts are created by the mind, which is the mind is a subtle faculty of the soul. It's a power, it's an energy. When we say my mind, my car, my mind, it's one of our powers. It's one of our tools. So when we use the mind, when we're conscious and aware of using the mind in the best way possible, which is conditioning, we are able to create positive, elevated thoughts. And according to the elevated thoughts, will become, according to the thoughts, they will come into action. So the first step is to create positive, pure, elevated thoughts. And that starts from having first the awareness of what thoughts are actually being created by my mind automatically. Because this is we need to be checking. We check. First is the knowledge, then you receive the awareness, then you're able to change. And the first step is to actually notice what type of thoughts the mind is creating. We know most of the time, 99% of the time, it's creating negative thoughts, thoughts of the past, thoughts of the future, thoughts of things which can't even, probably mostly won't even happen. So we call them waste thoughts. 90% of our thoughts are waste. So the first step is to be aware of the thoughts. Once you're aware of the thoughts that your mind's creating, then you're able to make a change of the thoughts. And you're able to change the thoughts. First, when a thought comes, it's okay if it's a negative thought. It comes, just let it go, let it through. Don't hold on to it. Don't if it's a negative thought, or thought of the past, or whatever, useless thought, waste thought, let it come and go. Don't enhance on it. And let it go, and then replace it with a positive thought. So we're going to have a stock full of this. This is all to do with karma. This is enabling oneself to become, enabling oneself to perform. Elevated karma. And it's all thought level. So you have to have a stock full of positive thoughts. I am a peaceful soul. Even though you don't feel peaceful these days, but say it. I am a peaceful soul. I am a stronger soul. I am everything is beneficial. I am a great soul. I am ocean of peace. I am there's a whole university, Brahma Kumaris Spiritual University, and Raja Yoga. This is the teachings of this, and we've got a whole list of positive thoughts. I am God's child. I am more powerful than any problem. I'm a powerful soul. Make a big list of and I'm going to give you some more as we go on in different videos. We call it pure. It's like pure self-respect of truly knowing who we are. So once you get that negative thought, let it go, and then replace it with a positive thought. I'm a great soul. I'm a great soul. This will generate. This is not. This will generate power from within, because we have everything within the soul. All the perfection, all the power is within ourselves, the soul. We just need to access it. We need to emerge it. By doing, and the best way is not to really speak it. When you're using the mind and creative thoughts, use it in the mind. Be silent and create that thought in the mind, and get used to creative thoughts in the mind, in silence. So think it, but don't say it. So it will go. So we will have a stock full of positive thoughts, and then back to karma. Is when you're full of positivity. When you know, one secret is everything is beneficial. No matter what happens, everything is beneficial, and it's a means for us to clear our karmic accounts. We're on a long journey. Our souls have been, right? We're eternal souls. So we're on a long journey of creating. We're actors. So we create lots of karma through our journey, and so we've got a whole an account of karma which we need to settle. And when things of dislike or where problems come to us, they're a means for us to settle. And the only way to settle a karmic account, there's a various few ways. I'm going to share them with you as well. One way is to kind of like suffer from the karma. For instance, if I say in the past I hurt someone, say physically I hurt someone, and on purpose, that same soul at some time or another will hurt me, or do something to me, probably not the same, do something to me in a way that actually hurts me too. Sorry, let me just find a parking space. So that soul will do something to me in a way that to make it equal, and I only did it out of ignorance. So don't ever think that, oh, I must have done something bad to that person, and don't have any regrets on that level, because we only did it out of ignorance. We didn't really truly know that we were doing it. You know, we're kind of innocent in that way. Excuse me, I've reached my destination. It's World Peace Day today, so we're all meeting up. A few yogis are meeting up, and open for the general public as well. Brahma Kumaris, World Peace Day, and we do. We get together and we do meditation for the whole world. Send out those pure vibrations to the whole world. That's today. It's all around the world. So you can join that if you. It's fantastic. A nice group of people, some experienced meditators, and some new ones. We come together. We do some meditation. So I'm here. So I've got some time to share with you too. So. So where was I? Yes. Oh yes. Don't ever regret that you're suffering for karma. So if anything bad happens to you, but have the awareness: I am becoming lighter through this problem, or through this experience. I'm becoming lighter because my account is cleared. If someone's rude to me, in instance, I've cleared it. As long as there's a secret now. As long as I don't respond in a negative way, I'm giving the opportunity. I'm giving myself and that other soul the opportunity to clear accounts between us. So, for instance, if someone's rude to me and I'm silent, or I deal with it in a very, even if it's not my fault, out of the blue they're rude to me for no reason, and I'm silent, I'm peaceful. I'm coming from from the position of a knowledgeable person, knowing the philosophy of karma, knowing I must have done, this is amazing, it saves you from so much trouble. I must have I must have hurt that soul in some form, in some way. So I'm able to remain stable, being knowledgeful, knowing I'm clear my accounts, and that soul is just getting its payback, and it's not taking nothing away from me. I'm giving it time to clear, because this karmic account is actually, which is keeping, and we call it, it's on our heads. This is why we feel a lot of pressure. Sometimes we don't understand why we feel a bit sluggish or a bit depressed sometimes, because this is on each. It's one of the yogis. This is on each one's for on each one's. We could say on in our soul. It's an account in our soul. So it's heaviness. So as we go along, everything is beneficial. Whatever happens in our lives is beneficial. And that's one very powerful. Whatever is happening around us is beneficial, because all souls are clearing accounts through their parts, through their bodies, through in this world drama. It's a drama. It's a wonderful play. So it's a wonderful power tool, piece of knowledge, that everything is beneficial. Everything will work out better. You can look at your past, and you can see, wow, that did make me, after a while, when it happened, while it was happening, it's quite kind of challenging, but afterwards, wow, I came back stronger. I came back more knowledgeable, more experienced. So we're becoming lighter. So, and there's another way to clear accounts as well. That's through yoga. Through if you've listened to my video, Who Am I? We did a meditation, connecting with the self, the soul, and then going up, connecting to the supreme energy, supreme soul, and that we call Raja Yoga, where we're able to burn our sins, burn our past negative karma without suffering from it. Or we empower the self so powerful that when we're when we're going through this suffering of karma, we're unaffected. We're so powerful, we're so knowledgeable, we've got full of pure energy, that it feels like nothing. It feels like a pinprick. And there's another way, is to accumulate, as we talked about this in part one, karma part one, to accumulate a spiritual income by doing elevated karma. So it balances it. There's a balance. And this balance balances the negative karma into positive. So there's it counterbalances. So that's the secret. There's a secret there. Everything is beneficial. We have to get it. We have to truly instill this in the consciousness, that everything is beneficial. Everything's for my own good, and everything will work out perfectly. This drama, this world is actually designed for us to become perfect once again. Every soul, every human being. We're at the stage of the degradation. You can see this, the upheavals in the world from nature and from countries and the states of the world. It's at its worst parts now, but this is beneficial as well, because everyone's settling their accounts. This is a means for everyone to become perfect. The perfect world is upon us. It says it all in the scripture and stuff. We know what's happening. We'll do a video on that as well, the world cycle. This world cycle is very interesting. The knowledge has been revealed, the truth has been revealed, and in time to come, this truth, you don't have to believe it, because at the end of the day, we can only believe which makes logical sense. and also what we've experienced. When we experience something, we can believe it, yeah? When we see it for our own eyes. So in time to come, Brahma Kumaris, Spiritual University, the knowledge that we've received will prove itself to be true or false. Yeah. So the time of change is upon us. So everything in the world is beneficial. Whatever's happening is beneficial, and yeah, I might have to go. I'm going to make a part 3 of karma because it's a wonderful, interesting, powerful knowledge that we can truly free ourselves in ways that you could never imagined. So give us some thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll talk and see each other later.